Hey everyone, WW2 here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright. Send a couple Spitfires out here. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay, and I don't need 5 of you here. Oh, right. Okay, first, where's the lion? So it does have 13 hit points at veteran, which is cool. I believe I saw a Bismarck go in here. So if it's in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. There's, I kind of, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, you park there. All of you wake up and move. Out here. That should be far enough out of range that he can't reach us. Okay. Oh, they can't hit that. Take that out. Let's kill another one. I should probably focus them on this, though. This stack might be a problem if they actually attack. So I still have a handful of Mark 5s, which I'm probably going to wait until we take the guys here out before we do anything with. Is Verdun not have an airport? Oh, no, these are the Mark 9s. Of course, they can't be upgraded. Let's just get that thing off the top of the stack. That was not a great bombing. But they only have 5 defense, right? Yeah, so our Lancasters should deal consistent, very high damage to them. This episode is kind of a decision one. What happens here affects everything in a very profound way. They are in a forest, which will make them annoying. I'm assuming that motorized rifle will come back on top the moment we knock out all of their elites. There's a baby crying in another room across from me, and I tell you, the crying doesn't really bother me as a general rule, but it is sort of frustrating when they cry over nothing, right? So, like, a baby doesn't have anything else they really can do. They kind of just, they're completely helpless. So crying is the only way they have to get anyone's attention for any reason. And usually there is an actual reason for it, or at least often when they're infants. When they cry, it's generally because they're hungry, or they need a diaper change or something, or they're just in pain. And the problem with that is there's nothing you can really do to help, right? So if a child has stomach problems, all they know to do is cry. It's all they're going to do. And there's nothing you can do to help them. Or to take care of the cry, and all you can do is try to be there and make sure it's nothing else. I don't know, the crying wouldn't bother me nearly as much if I just had a way to know for certain they are okay, they're just crying for whatever other reason. Dang, I was hoping to kill that thing. It would have been the one kill that the Lancasters in this city would be able to actually accomplish. 1 hit point. Ridiculous. Well, I guess we'll see how many Lancasters we really have. There are a lot of tanks in there. Yeah, I don't think that a ton of very exciting stuff is going to be happening in the next episode or two. I mean, like, we're fighting with the Russians, but I can't really advance anywhere in Europe. I guess I'm still going to advance on the Japanese. I've been considering sending a strike force at Vladivostok, but I don't know if it has special fortresses or not. Can I even see the city? No, not on its own. And it would take them a couple of turns to get there no matter what I do. I know he has some bombers over there, so whatever I send would have to be very effective, and the added issue of I don't know if he has special fortresses, because if he does, I'm not willing to risk attacking it with my current units. They're just not strong enough. Despite how unprotected Lille is there, they should not be able to have any way to attack it. If I'm looking at the map right, even the stack that's right on top of Paris shows the worst possible place to station. The best would be here. That would force me to defend all three or focus my efforts on killing that stack. Because of where they are, all I have to do is worry about Paris and Verdun. Which, I'd prefer they were here or here, so I didn't have to worry about Verdun either, but, you know, what can you do? You don't really get to choose these battles. I'm surprised nothing came out of Turkey at us. That also worries me. They bombed my cities, but they did not attack. If I can get my fighters into the air around Turkey, even wounded, they will take out a bunch of those stupid bombers he's got. If I can force him on bomber production, just like Germany, that's preferable to building more tanks. And he does have a lot of cities, but most of them can't produce a whole lot. They can produce a little bit. If he wanted them all to build these tank divisions or motorized rifles, they could build those pretty fast. If they're building T-34s and KV-1s, those are going to take a little longer. Even on deity. Oh, this is deity. This is demigod, isn't it? It's pretty close. One turn of not bombing Germany might be a little disastrous. If if they realize that it means all of my bombers are indisposed, and they all attack, I mean, it still won't matter. If the Russians don't take any cities this turn, I think we'll be in prime position that no matter what happens, we'll be okay. Germans come rolling out, we can destroy whatever they sent, bombers, and then next turn, kill the rest of these guys before they can reheal. Wait a second, they can get to their own cities, can't they? Yeah, because they can go from the mountain down there. Let's not let that happen. I kind of wanted to leave that there so the AI would focus on it, but not now. Under a communism, workers take forever to do anything, so if they want to put those roads back, it's going to be a while. Especially because everyone they have down there is going to be captured Spaniards. They don't work very fast. Oh yeah, there's something else I want to check before I forget as well. Germany. I see only one Bismarck, which is good. Or terrible. Where's the other? Okay, there's nothing else here. I saw that Bismarck, and because my Lion classes look just like my King George V's, I was worried for a moment that it wasn't a Bismarck, it was a Hindenburg, which would be much, much worse. But I don't see any Hindenburgs listed here, so the Americans must have sunk the one that was at Gibraltar, or the French. I don't see the French doing that. Americans probably bombed it into the dirt. I don't know what they're doing with their carriers, but I know they have some in the Atlantic. If you're Germany, you really have to be proactive about defending the Atlantic, because the Americans and the British will send things over from the US and Canada, and it'll just be waves of convoys and battleship C2s and carrier C3s and Lion classes and everything else under the sun. If you don't keep the numbers low, they'll build up and overwhelm you. Now, Germany has an advantage when it comes to the water as the game goes on. If you preserve your submarines, the stack just keeps increasing without you ever having to build any. And if you're smart, for at least a handful of turns at the start, you'll have a couple of your more productive cities pumping out more subs. So that by the time it gets late in the game, you have hundreds of them. You can scatter them across the Atlantic and make sure nothing gets through without you knowing about it or sinking it. Okay, what are we looking at here now? I used all of my Lancasters. He has one healthy one left, and then a couple of reasonably healthy ones that we did terrible bombing. No, don't do that. And no one's attacking us down there. So I'm going to use these Lancasters to hit them again. Just for fun. You don't need that barracks. Oh, that's a KV-1. Okay, I don't have any Lancasters here. Wake up all of them. Fortify you. $23.18. Okay, these guys are hopefully enough to actually kill this thing. That'd be a handful to actually fight. That explains how they took Istanbul. Probably with relatively few troops, as they just hit it with their strong tanks. Which, despite the high defensive values of a fortress, can still destroy one pretty effectively. In fact, when I attack Leningrad, that's Germany, I generally will bomb it down with some artillery. And then I will finish it off with a bunch of panzers. Yeah, let's build up our stock there. I'm gonna need a couple up here. I'll send 4 to each city. Why are you healing there? There's a spot right here. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna take at least Kyoto this turn. At least I plan to. I see no reason to leave the actually somewhat dangerous flotillas up. There are 2 up here, right? Oh no, there's none up there. I still need 3. You know, I've been wasting a lot of planes on this, and I've just realized I have a small fleet. These guys have a 7 defense. We can kill them. Okay, let's move this guy pretty badly. Good enough. Everything else on Kyoto. I'm surprised those workers are still there. I figured he would have pulled them off of that city, or off the radar tower, because they can't do anything right there. Don't have any Gurkhas there either. We should probably get some. Oh yeah, and we did injure some of his special fortresses, so there should be fewer than there otherwise would be. there's a lot of them in here. Come on. Doing as well as Spitfires. I believe Osaka is one of his 2 most heavily fortified cities. I heard from someone it's got upwards of 10 special fortresses in there. So it may require an entire turn of everything devoted bombing. But it's one of his bigger, more important cities as well. In fact, I think these... Okay, regular fish. That's okay. Those are food fish. I thought one of them had one of those super trade fish that London has. It's like 25 gold fish. The food ones are huge. Pretty much every major nation has stuff like that around their bigger cities. Sweet. Okay, now let's go to these Lancasters. Kill that. Hopefully that's his last one. Japan, you have another SNLF? Just curious at this point. Yeah, he's got one there. Probably new. Okay, before I actually move those guys... I'm gonna see if we can take Kyoto. Without having to expend more bombers. Oh, not a paratrooper. About to get very angry if he died on that. I keep doing that. Sweet. A paratrooper is very difficult to dislodge. Okay, I'll probably move more of them later. meantime, now we can use our Lancasters. Hit Osaka with everything you got. If I can reduce this thing to nothing, then one of our Gurkhas should be able to step in and take it this turn. It'll probably take a little bit to grab Tokyo. It's across quite a few mountains and forests. Maybe not, though. Depends on what cultural territory we grab. Okay, I'm going to pull you up there, just because I want to see what the Russians are working with. You know, pollution must be pretty bad up here. Tokyo, Nagoya, Kitakyushu, and frankly, yeah, both of those are quite a few people too. Their populations go through the roof, but without rubber, you can't build a mass transit system. So pollution must be a real issue for these cities. Like I said before, I've never played Japan, so I don't really know all the specifics of playing Japan or how everything works together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reposition my guys that are in both my Blackburns and Hiroshima, because I don't think they can even... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Well, no, they can reach this city. And my Lancasters down in Okinawa, they're gonna have to move as well. Okay. Yeah, so if we invade anything that Russia's got, we'll probably have a two-pronged attack. We'll hit them in Europe with our forces after we've finished ragdolling Germany. And then, hopefully I'll have some forces chewing up Siberia at the same time. And they can all meet together after crunching their way through the majority of Russia. It will be a long journey, you know, it's a lot easier said than done. Because these guys are going to fight to the bitter end. Here, you go up there. Right, and I made rites of passage with everyone last turn. Got quite a few Crusaders in the area. Theoretically, attack from one of those guys is enough to kill a Soviet KV-1, which is their best defensive unit at the moment. Alright, I think that's about as productive as this city will get. Cool. Now, we have done no work around Port Sudan, even though I think it's actually got quite a bit of potential in it. Alright, so both of these cities are maxed. This thing's actually got... oh, because of the fish, that's right. So this city can actually use a bit of improvement as well. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Oh, right. Reinforcements have arrived. Dang, those convoys are awesome. Okay, yeah, let's get our auto move done. Man, we got a lot of pollution around here. We should grab some of those workers and make them go deal with it. Those guys just fortified in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. They could at least be doing something around there. I should put a couple workers on pollution watch around India. It seems to be a frequent problem there. Alright, so it looks like they're going to send a couple infantry. Oh, right. I forgot we'd go through China now. Not sure why we would. Is it really more movement conserving? Well, that French tank can actually make some... it can move pretty far inside if it wants to. I get the feeling any Allied forces that confront the Soviets are just going to get stomped. Like, the Soviets are pretty strong, but even if they do get stomped, at least they keep them busy. That's a lot of French tanks right there, and there's going to be a lot of Soviets around here. Those tanks are not very easy to kill either. They presented a serious handful for the Germans, who used everything they had. Yeah, these guys, wake up. Yeah, all of you can come out of there. I don't need you there anymore. Cool. So. Not that. Grab this. Have it drop off at rest. Let's wake up all of our transported. Okay. There might be a lot of background noise for a little bit. That is just stupid. You kidding me? An 8 defense just took out a 20 attack. Alright, you know what? That's it. We're done attacking these things. This is ridiculous. They should have no way of surviving anything that we do out here. We'll just finish off whatever's left. I'll kill their tanks, though. I would love to test and see if they actually do have bullets or not. No can do, though. Okay, I have a couple cruisers. Okay, they're out of 5 hit pointers. Which means everything is at least within kill range from a Lancaster now. Everything in the stack. Yeah, I would love to attack and kill these things. Well, I guess I might be able to actually... probably won't be able to test something, actually, but I could kill a couple more of these. Crusaders should be good enough. Frankly, Valentine's should be good enough, though. Yet things like this happen. Apparently, a lot. This happens every now and then, I get it, but... Come on. These guys are not that strong. Yeah, we're not attacking. It's not worth it. Not with these kinds of numbers. Okay, so they'll probably go north. But again, it doesn't really matter. They're no threat. These guys could attack, but I have a buttload of defensive units in here. Yeah, I really don't think they're going to get through that. Nah, let's not attack. What's that? Oh, that's an infantry. And hopefully we'll kill all of these guys next turn, because I think... Well, I don't know what they're going to do, actually. They may try to run. They'll probably go here or something. Just take off in the other direction. At least that'd be the sensible thing to do. Then again, they may attack. Man, it is hard to tell, actually, because I could probably pull someone out of this city and be just fine. But the Italians could still come through and attack, I think. Although, no, there's no road there, is there? That's right. There probably isn't. Still. Yeah, we're gonna take another Matilda out of here. Okay, not the ones who've already moved, preferably. How many of these... Are they at the bottom of the stack? There we are. I'm gonna send 2 of them down here. Because they may need the extra defense. Ordinarily, I could almost guarantee that the enemies would flee onto this mountain, but I had to take out the road so they couldn't make it out. So now I don't know what they're going to do. I may have just pushed them into a desperate corner. But we've got Matildas on everything they can hit. We should be okay, hopefully. No new bombers. Send him up there. Got someone on that pollution. People coming down, they'll deal with that. Right. But we're not done over here. Man, that is the most high-pitched whine. I'm pretty sure someone is vacuuming above me. But it's right in my ears. Unload them all. Okay, so now we have Osaka. I don't think Japan really has anything to counterattack with. They still have 4 Yamatos somewhere, and a transport that I have not encountered, and they have a marine, who's probably guarding that, but you never know. How many more infantry? Only 19. And 30 special fortresses, so if they were evenly distributed, they'd have 6 special fortresses each, but I'm going to assume Tokyo, I'm almost certain Tokyo has more than the rest of these. I think it's got 10 or something, so if it's got 10, that leaves 20. Oh no, there'd be 5 in each because there's 6 cities. So there's 20 left. 20 by 5, we're probably looking at around 4 each, assuming that the rest of them are pretty equal. It's very possible these have less than the rest. I'm not sure. We've only got 19 infantry left, which is an annoyingly high number for how few cities they have. We're probably going to have to kill a lot of guys. I don't have any Gurkhas here. I would like to send one out and see if I can just get a look at Vladivostok, but even if I did send someone out to do that, it'd be dangerously close and probably get killed. I'd send out a destroyer, but he's probably got destroyers there who will sink it in kind. Now you can just wait a turn. Okay, I did want to attack and kill all of them, but I'm not going to be able to. Or not all of them, but some of them. And let's see if the Germans send out that Bismarck. Yeah, I think we're all clear. Although, I have a couple of Lancasters here. Yeah, those guys are about to start fighting each other a lot. The computer really likes to garrison those things with actual competent defensive units. If I can force it to use its useful units defending radar towers, that'll keep them from attacking us or actually defending cities, both of which are more valuable, so we will continue to make efforts to scare them into doing that. Alright, let's go. There we go. That's what I want to see. So now the Americans should all zip around really, really fast. Anyone who attacks anything, I should be able to see. As long as I need to, though. And Russia, I should still see their stuff move at its normal speed. Yeah, there we go. This is far less agonizing. Although just as annoying. Because of how dumb it is. Even with no animations, though, look at how long this is taking. Generally, a turn with no animations ends almost immediately. I can't even tell what's going on anymore, I just see zipping. think I just saw a Marine. Somewhere in the middle of this mess. Just look at how long. How is it still going? Unfortunately, I can't just deactivate these animations and showings and whatnot for individual nations. Otherwise, I'd probably just make it so I didn't have to look at anything America did at all. Although some of their stuff might be relevant, I don't want to have to see that every 3 seconds, so... Yeah, very annoying, because of how unnecessary and dumb it is. They loaded up the rest of the tanks. They're going to attack the Japanese again. The Japanese have 4 Yamatos. They're just going to sink you now. Alright, the French. Interesting, their tanks are still going through Persia, not going north. Wrong. Alright. You afraid of something, Bismarck? Any panzer movements? Okay, my fleet should be well within range to roll in, bombard that Bismarck, and then hit it with my Lion class. We can keep that thing from getting anywhere. Normally, if you hugged the coast, that'd actually provide some protection. I think he's... No, he is out of fighter range of Brussels, too, unless they have Messerschmitt 110s. Okay, this turn's taken a while. Yeah, I think he was actually doing stuff. Oh, really? That's probably an injured one. That's great, actually. That'll keep them busy. I forgot about the implication of, like, their bombers fighting my allies. That will keep their bombers busy. Yeah, I knew they have some up here. Of course, now they're hurting my planes. Interesting. Did not expect someone to bomb there. I had some Spitfires. A Spitfire. I didn't expect someone to bomb there, though. They're probably killing the Spitfire as we speak. I think it's dead now. You can bomb that city if you want. Gotta love flak. Okay, so I should pull my guys out of Harbin and put them into Kikihar. Kikihar? However you pronounce that. I don't know, Q's shouldn't exist outside of a U. Frankly, they're a confusing enough letter just in general. Awesome. Forgot I built a flak in there. Man, they're so annoying. Because they're just going to take out all my fighters as I put them in. I don't mind hitting Nicosia too much. I don't want them to, but Nicosia's not too important. Although it does let me see if they're going to attack Damascus or not. Oh my goodness. Stop hitting the city. Let me get my bombers up, please. Given how non-threatening Japan is, I might just pull the rest of my bombers out and put them in the surrounding cities in Asia. Ah! They're already coming. Yeah, they're running, but not the direction I thought they would. That's good, though. I'll take that. That might get them out of range of the Cagliari bombers. Worst case scenario, I have other targets. My attacking units can kill what's left of those things. I'm more curious about what he does with all of those motorized rifles. Is he going to attack Paris? It'd be bold, and if he took Paris, that'd be really, really, really bad. That would be all of my Lancasters, pretty much. I have a bunch of them in Asia, but not to spare. There's like 80 of them in Paris. If you manage to take it, it'd be bad. Oh yeah, I have zone of control in Bordeaux, don't I? So every one of them that's going by might be taking extra damage. There's a lot of tanks. I have not been seeing new attackers from the front mostly, though. That one KV-1 showed up. Oh, there we are. That is in a very bad place. Okay. Yeah. It was fighting something up there that looked like it only had one hit point, I think. Probably a Persian or a Chinese unit. It had one hit point, and that would explain why only one bomber hit Cyan, is the rest were killing that. Does that mean that those things can't kill? Because if they're non-lethal, that makes them much less of a problem. Okay, they're trying to get away. What? They did bomb them. Moving down and back up. The computer, everyone. Okay, so I can just leave that stack until I'm good and ready to kill them. Those guys I want to get, but I don't know I'm going to be able to. Yeah, keep running in circles. They're moving on to a plain space. Oh, great! Germany blocked off the forest with a radar tower. That's perfect. Okay, yeah, they're being their usual genius selves. I guess they're trying to stall. They want to be near us, but they don't want to actually attack or anything. Those guys are just sprawling. Okay, so they do not have the guts to attack Paris, is what this is telling me. But in case an opportunity in which, like, that would normally make them attack Paris comes up, they want to be there. Right, and the wounded ones will flee. The one that should have definitely died. No, that's the one that should have definitely died. The other one also should have died, but a little less definitely, just marginally. What hurt that other one? Oh, Spitfires, that's right. Did I fail to kill 3? I thought I only failed to kill 2. You infantry can attack if you want. Okay, so I don't need any in Harbin. Yeah, I can get them out of there. Okay, 2 convoys I think is probably good for this place. Keep building Lancasters, just in case we need more. We always need more. If there's one thing you can never have too much of, it's really good bombers. Shields. Man, that's quite a bit for a city out in the middle of nowhere that doesn't produce a whole lot. Oh, sweet. Spitfires. I would like to have more Lancasters, but we do need Spitfires. Ah, they took out my barracks. Dang it. I hate these guys. Oh, you don't have a coal plant yet. Build that. I need to see the state of my fighters. What are we looking at? Okay, that's not as bad as I expected. That's pretty bad. I'm moving those guys into this one. What else? I was about to check something. Right, I was curious. Okay, I remembered the names of every other city I took from the Italians, except that one. Okay, you guys can all move up here. Weird that I didn't see them bomb some of those Persian units out there. Like the ones north of Communist China. Or in Communist China, technically. Those guys were within my visual range. I should have seen them. So this is the Gobi, right? This big stretch up here, that's the Gobi Desert. I know the Gobi's like... is it the largest? I know the Sahara is technically the biggest desert, but I thought the Gobi was the biggest something kind of desert. It's terrifying. Cool. I'm taking the rest of them and moving them here. Okay, I'm bringing 3 of you. The rest, go here for now. So wherever he has a transport, I think that's where he's got the Yamatos. He's probably trying to stage a counterattack with the transport. He wants to send it out. But the computer generally won't do that if it has escort ships available. It'll gather them together. Either that, or the Yamatos, I think, are out in the Atlantic somewhere, or the Pacific somewhere, fighting American troops. Because they don't have any cities, really. But I'm pretty sure America has flooded the water with various ships. Gonna have to remember that Russian heavy cruiser in the Mediterranean as well. We gotta sink that. I need to keep them from gaining any sort of foothold in the Mediterranean. If at all possible. Dang it. Ooh, what the world is that? That's a 0. Let's kill that now. That's a scary fighter. That one's dangerous. He must have only just got that technology. Excellent. That's his last fighter, right there. And it said he had another Deval, but I have no idea where it is. Those take nothing to build, so any of his cities could make it. Alright, now we can see. Are there ships in here? Nope. now we're in special fortresses. The Americans could attack Tokyo. No, they can't. They have tanks. Ooh, they could definitely get in the way, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful about... Oh, that's a terrible, terrible sight. Oh, right. Sweet. Send some more Manicagliari. Some more Spitfires up there. Okay, I see nothing. Oh, that one's already moved. Okay, let's kill this. I do have a fighter in here, so if the Germans bomb Taranto again, I should be able to shoot it down. Cool. Let's see if this will do the job. Ooh, that was one of their battleships. They only have 3 of those things. I think they got 2 in here, maybe? Ah, dang it. You know what? You guys go there. It gives them a little more coverage. Okay, so they're going to keep running. I'm not too afraid of the rest of these morons. Probably try to take them out. Part of me wants to really focus our attention on destroying that stack that's running away. Because they're all going to leave and come back later. Maybe I should just let them, though. It's still a major loss if we take out the rest of this. I mean, it's these tank divisions that are the real backbone of his army right now. We kill these, he's in a very tight spot. Then again, the Germans could have that area locked down by this point. When it comes to fighters, probably best to just leave it alone for a little. Okay, he's out of 4 hit pointers. So T-34 in Vladivostok, there's no way I'm going to attack or move onto their territory while that thing is hanging around. That's a newly built one, too. I also saw a KV-1 above Communist China. I have no Lancasters over there. More 3-pointers, a couple of them. That's loud. I really hope it's not coming through a bunch on the mic. It's a very, very distracting sound. Take one of our Spitfires. Okay, Germans don't have any real defenses up yet. It's a 3H and it's a regular. I think they built it there. Let's hit this stack with everything we got. Kill as many of them as I can before they get away. Germany can build up its forces pretty quickly, but it isn't going to be fast enough, I don't think. And I'm not sure what their priority is going to be. Now that we're in Italy, that seems to have drawn a lot of the computer's attention. If I can clear out the Russian forces in here, we can just start pushing on through. If Germany doesn't have enough units to mount resistance, I don't think we'll attack Strasbourg at that point. We'll probably attack the cluster up here. Take back Belgium and some parts of the Netherlands. Look, I want to at least try to grab these 3 cities. Maybe leave Amsterdam for a little later, and then focus on these 2. It gets real sketchy once you're out there because of how open some of that terrain is. I may have to strategically bomb some more roads. take out that whole stack. See if we can get these guys to not run away either. Alright, the ones in London and Verdun should be able to finish out that stack. I'm going to focus everything else I have on continuing to thin the numbers of tanks. Those Russian infantry should definitely run back into the mountains and fortify themselves in Spain. Like, in the cities. That's what I would do. They're not going to help in a fight. They're just going to run around for a few seconds until I can get the opportunity to kill them. And then they're all going to die. Goes the sound again. Vacuums are loud. They're really handy, but I'm surprised that's not an issue anyone has really fixed by this point. Turns out, suction produces a lot of noise. Well, as long as there's no fighters in here, let's just see if we can continue to berate the city. Who knows, maybe we'll hurt something. I expect not. Well, now let's just keep hitting these guys. If they can't get away, then they can't get away. We can just... That makes this a lot simpler. As well, yeah, I could afford to send them out to a couple of more important locations. Heck, if they can reinforce Nicosia, of all places, that'd be something. Oh, you're up here. Yeah, one of yours got shot down, so I need that now. Yeah, this is working everything. Rest of these guys can fall back to Hiroshima. Yeah, we might need more right here. There's a KV-1 there. I've got nothing around to stop it. Too flak in there. That will hopefully interfere with him a lot more. I can't really move any destroyers around without them getting sunk. I know he's moving his subs out. If the rest of his stuff is coming out, then the subs are. I know they can't really leave the Mediterranean without me noticing, because they have to go through here, and I don't think there's any path they can take where they sneak around Malta. I might let one or two of them get by if they do that, just so they can sink that. Clear out any French morons that are blocking our path. My allies act very un-ally-ish a lot. Excellent. Looks like we're gonna have another convoy ready to move. I haven't actually seen if Russia took any Persian cities. Would be surprised if they didn't. The capital is right there. I guess I do have quite a few units up in Manchuria, and more filtering in. If they really did come at Cyan hard, I could maneuver units to get there. Asia is probably my most fortified spot, ironically. Mostly just because there's no real threat up here. I mean, the Russians are annoying, the Japanese are annoying, but I have such a force multiplier of units. There's nothing they can do to actually threaten us. They can just sort of hinder and annoy us a little bit. I can't really go in and take everything of theirs right away either, but we are at least a threat. Wow, Americans really get work done. Now, so they're going to spread out as pollution watchers. That's going to be their whole purpose. Alright. Thank you. So do I have any unmoved Gurkhas? Okay, there's one here. This is what we'll do. Everyone's getting onto this mountain. So America has a transport here with a handful of tanks. They will likely land them here. I think, because I don't think there's anything here. They're just going to go whoop and land them there. I thought there were supposed to be things here. But I've seen the AI do this weird thing where, since it reaches its cap on how many units it can have, or you take a city and its cap drops, it erases units who can't move. I have seen in another person's game, the Russians have a wall of fortresses right here. A wall of them, I'm not exaggerating. We're talking 2 or 3 on each one of these fortresses, and then a handful of them in Moscow. When he got here, there was like one here, one over here, and one in Moscow, and that was it. He never fought them. No one fought them, especially not that deep in. He just deleted them. And so, I think there's supposed to be a minefield here or here, and it's gone now. Regardless, oops, Americans will likely drop here, so I'm going to want a Gurkha somewhere nearby to take the city if I manage to get them into that compromising position. Okay, we'll send the others with them. I've only got the one Matilda, right? Yeah. I think these were both in recovery last time I checked. I'm probably going to have the most ragtag assortment of garrisons on these islands. I don't really care that, though. Okay, so I only have a Valentine here. I only have 1 British infantry out here, too. Wow. Go down there. Okay, this one should be reasonably safe now. I'm gonna send one of you up here. But still haven't seen any offensive units out here. I have plenty of Valentines. I'll send 3 of them back. Okay, so hopefully we'll have Tokyo next turn, depending on how divisions work. Now, I don't think there's going to be any way without an extra Gurkha. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. I don't think we have enough bombers to actually pull it off, is the thing, but if I could get this one weakened, I could pull this Gurkha out, and he could take it. And then the one that's right here could take that. Let it just leave one city. But I don't think it's going to work that way. Okay, so they still have a handful. They can. Okay, they have blitz. I had an inkling that they did. Those guys are all injured. 8 and 9. Yeah, we're not attacking those. And I don't want to use my other attacking units. I have not been checking for subs. There's 100% a submarine out here, isn't there? I think it's already escaped. Hold on. Oh, wait. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. There you are. I expect most of this is going to go. Did I just skip the turn of one I could actually use? Hope I just skipped an AA cruiser, but I doubt it. Dang it. I keep forgetting. The battleships only have the one move. Bombard, I don't need to skip a turn. I skipped a King George V, too. Man, the Germans put everything they had into this ship. Now I'm going to take it away. Alright. So, everyone here can wake up. What did I just... That was an accident. I didn't even know the button to do that. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So one more and that'll be ready. This, I believe, is ready. So, this is going to be tricky. Come out here first. I'd rather a Russian battleship not come rolling out. I don't think there are any Russian battleships out there. Pretty sure there's like 2 in here and 1 up here. Or something like that. Because he's only got the 3. He still has a Duval I haven't seen as well. He's only got 10 destroyers, 50 Soviet coastal submarines, 67 actual submarines. 3 battleships total. 28 T-34s. Holy cow, he built like 21 of those in one turn. Keep going down. Sometimes it just doesn't keep going. Okay, he's lost 10 PE-2s. He's only got 10 KV-1s. 172 Soviet tanks, so we've killed like 30, 40 of them. We've killed about 30 motorized infantry as well. I don't see any other heavy cruisers. He didn't just have the 1, did he? Turkey might have destroyed... Oh, there's 1 there. I think Turkey might have destroyed some of his fleet as well. They had a decent pile. I don't like those T-34s. At least I know we can't build them here. Even if he could, he couldn't use them. Tempted to attack? Now, if they were 1 hit point, I might, but they're not, so I won't. And Italy, you're not doing anything tricky, are you? You have some fighters. There's 6 fortresses. 5 Italian mountain infantry, I think that is, and then 18 regular infantry. Oh, those might... No, those are mountain infantry. These are motorized. But he has no more garrisons or special fortresses, so I don't have to worry about those. And then, of course, Japan. Still got 27 special fortresses out there. Is there only 3 in here that I killed? I can't remember how many he had total. That's a terrifying sight. 24 attack. If it comes at us, we can kill it. My Lancasters are here, so they can reach it. And I think these two cities might be able to produce a bit. This one can. I believe the rest of these are pretty useless. Hopefully, though, he's connected them up with various roads to make it easier for us to take them. I could land my troops out there. I could just go... just plop them all right here. The tanks would be of limited usefulness, because they can't go through the mountains. And I've only got 10 guys with no air support, so probably not a great idea, but... it is a possibility if I ever wanted to go that route. Okay, this time I want to be sure. I don't have anyone waiting in anything. Everyone is moved as much as they can or will be. Yeah, we'll finish off them and then hit that stack with everything we got next turn. Can you at least go do something? Like, at least attack that. If he attacked that, he could kill it, probably. Yeah, 20 attack. 5 hit points against 4 hit points of an 18 defense. That's a pretty iffy attack, but it's one the computer has done before, and I have 100% certain could do again with no problem. Okay, I don't want to accidentally forget something, but I feel like I've done everything I can. Let's just hurry that. Belgium sending up their one man. And nothing else out of here. Which is ominous. No point trying to bomb these cities. These ones are defended. And the Russians are probably going to send units at that. And they're definitely going to attack this. Alright, let's go over to next turn. Sure. I like how Greece moves first. They're like the first person in a turn to move. Frickin' Greece, of all people. Sure. They're running? I don't know where you plan to go. You can't get out of there. I have the mountain pass blocked. Yeah, come on, American tanks. Just keep going. I'm thinking this one shouldn't take as long, because a lot of them are at the edge of the territory and they're just going to leave, hopefully. Doesn't matter that much. I don't mind this, because it's not as frustrating to see. Like, to just slowly watch every single tank go rolling out in the middle of nowhere is the most mind-numbing kind of stuff. Looks like they're pulling out of South America completely. They really didn't do anything to Brazil. His guys are all fortifying at the edge of that space. And now they're going back. Did they go there and fill up a convoy or something? I think they might have. Or they're just doing this to annoy me. I'm willing to believe either one now. Now, French tanks in Persia should hopefully help defend the Persians from the ever-increasing Russian army. What was that? That's a German paratrooper. Why bomb the stack? He's using his 88s to bomb my stack of ships. You could have bombed the one, and it would have been much less dangerous. Should have attacked the Lion. It's only got a 70 defense. It's not much higher than a 60. I think I'll have them gather around Antwerp there and just start beating it into the dirt. Sure, attack the artillery. Can they kill, or is he just destroying a road to be a jerk? Yeah, it's still going to take a turn for our fighters to get in the air. Super annoying. That probably just killed the Spitfire that was in there. Unless, did I move? I think I moved a couple more in there, actually. Yeah, he reduced the artillery to 1 hit point. So I don't know if they can kill or not. Maybe it only shows me the bombs that happen in my territory. Oh, he is bombing that city now. What do you know? I did put a fighter up there in the air at Harbin. Just one, though. It's gone now. All the way at Jerusalem? Because I put my Lancasters there, and they cheat. So they know where those are. And now they're in Spain. That isn't good either. And I am really hating these things. Once my Lancasters start focusing on them, I can start shooting them out of the air. Or bombing them at their homes. And they're going to destroy all my barracks, so I can't just heal up afterwards either. Is this what it's like, fighting against me? This must be super annoying. At least we take out a couple of them, I guess. It just takes so long to get fighters in the air, and they have so many of them. And now they're all moving to the borders because of course, we're at war now. That. Okay, it's leaving. Well, I went through this bombing horde thing with Germany as well. It's exhausting, but it's not impossible to handle. Okay, no, it cannot kill. They cannot kill. That is great news. They're just actually good bombers, though. So I need to get some Spitfires on that stack of Lancasters as well. And they're running back onto that hill. Of all the places you could go, that's probably the worst. to rebuild a barracks now. Because the jerks destroyed mine. My Spitfires are pretty good at fighting them. So I got that going for me. You know what? Build walls. Why not? Okay. I really need to deal with this Russian bomber problem. I think it's just going to be a constant annoyance until I can finish off the Japanese and or the Germans. After that, I can disperse my forces a little better. Couple more turns and Alexandria will be producing. I'll just keep going back and forth between barracks and granary in that city if I have to. Alright. Well, now that that's all done, I'm going to end this episode here. Yeah, those guys definitely need to get in the air. Wow. Yeah, they damaged them. They'll be okay, though. Those ones are hurt. Take out the barracks in here. Yes, they did. Oh, right, that's where all my Valentines moved, the pile of them. I should probably maneuver some other Lancasters out here. I don't know if any of these guys are going to attack, but they definitely could at any point. I'll probably, once I'm done with the main island here, I'll take these, not them, the Blackburns that are here, because I've sort of split them into two groups. And, this one will help attack these, the rest of them will fall back and help defend the rest of Asia. I don't know, taking anything is going to be really, really tricky, and might not be super smart. There aren't road connections between these cities that can be used to reinforce them, and more units are going to come from this side. Normally, if you attack Russia, you do it by taking this, you know, Eastern Europe first. That's where most of their production is. And then they're just big, but pretty helpless. Although they can build some stuff along this edge. But the way it is right now, I don't know. I don't know, this could get really rough. I want to destroy that. Stupid Paris Commune. Well, and I have a decent fleet. My battleships might be able to take that thing out. So I might just do that. Alright, well, regardless of all the other plans and whatnot, I'm going to end this one here. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.